Good morning, children. Today we are going to study about a new chapter, that is statistics. In your earlier classes, from class 5th, you all have studied about how to represent a given data, in what all format we represent, in what all ways we represent. So you might have seen about the pictographs, the representation of given data in the picture format, in terms of bar graphs, in terms of pie chart, in terms of line graphs, right? So in this class, in class 9th standard, we'll be representing a given data with the help of histograms and bar graphs. However, before going with the presentation of data, graphical presentation of data, let us understand few terminologies regarding this particular chapter, statistics. Starting with the definition, statistics is the study of collection, organization, analysis, and interpretation of data. First of all, you need to collect the information. You organize the information, analyze by yourself, and then the interpretations happens. Okay? Finally, we need to present it in front of the viewer. What is data? Data is any information which is obtained in original form, a piece of information in the form of fact or figures collected or represented for any specific purpose is called data. In Latin, we call it datum. Collection of data. Data are generally of two types. One is primary, another one is secondary. Primary data is collected from any first-hand experience for an explicit use or purpose is known as primary data. Like how the reporter, when he goes to any site or any happenings, he first of all record the information, he goes home, he paraphrase it and then present in front of us. So first when he goes there, he has a first-hand experience. He will write the information. He will take the views of the people around the scene. He will understand, he will add and subtract, and then he will present in front of the viewers. For secondary data, data collected by any third party for a different purpose other than the user is known as secondary data. Presentation of data. After collecting data, it is important to present it in a meaningful manner. Like when a teacher asked you to collect or write the names of students who would like to participate in a debate competition. Randomly you choose, or randomly the one who are interested, they will raise their hands and you write the names. After writing the names, that is random names, isn't it? So you need to first of all do what? Arrange it in a proper manner, writing in a proper manner, and then giving to the teacher. So after collecting data, it is important to present it in a meaningful manner so that a teacher should understand what you have written in a very good handwriting. There are many ways to present data. One is called as ungrouped data. That is a raw data if there is no change in the data and it is in the same form as it is collected. Then it is said to be a raw data or ungrouped data. The marks obtained by 10 students in Sanskrit test are given 55, 36, 95 till 62. So here the data is not arranged in a proper manner. So first of all we need to form the array, arranging the data in ascending or descending order. So what is the range here? Range is the difference between the highest and the lowest number of data. Okay? And frequency distribution, when the number of times a large data, okay, a number of times a data is represented or occur is called as frequency, and distribution means in a tabular format we distribute the given observations. So then we can convert it into the tabular form, which is called a frequency distribution table. You all have gone through these particular terms in your previous classes. So number of times the item comes in the table. The next one is group data. To present the very large number of items in a data, we use grouped distribution table. So class, when we talk about 5 or 10 students, It is very easy to present and write the names of 10 students, record it, understand it. But however, when we talk about a large numbers, like suppose all the students of school, and then we try to calculate the heights of each and every children, it is very difficult to represent that huge numbers in a very short table if you go with the ungrouped method. For that, we need to group the data. Grouping the data means, say in class we have in rupees here 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. Number of students who has 20 to 30 rupees, the frequency is 5. Total number of students is 5 who has got the amount 20 to 30. In the range of 20 to 30, they have got rupees 5. So with tally bars 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, you can write the fifth bar like this also. So this is called grouping. Okay, this is called grouping of data. Few terms related to group data are the class interval. The group used to classify the data is called the class interval. Here we have 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. They are called as class intervals. The upper limit, 30 is upper limit and the lower limit is 20 in each interval. In each class interval, the greatest number is the upper class limit and the smallest number is called as lower class limit. The class size, it is the difference between the upper limit and the lower limit is called as class size. So what is the class size here? 30 minus 20, which is 10. Okay, that is class size. What is class mark here? The midpoint, or we can call the average of upper and lower limit, is called as class mark. Upper limit plus lower limit by 2. Group data could be of two types as below. The first one is called as inclusive, or we call it, in other words, discontinuous frequency distribution. Inclusive means the upper limit in the class interval is included. The data observation is included in the upper limit, that is called as inclusive or discontinuous frequency distribution. If the upper limit of one class is different from the lower limit of next class, then it is said to be inclusive or discontinuous frequency distribution. That means the same. For exclusive or continuous frequency distribution, the upper limit value is not included, that is not taken into consideration in that class interval, then we call it exclusive data. If the upper limit of one class is the same as the lower limit of the next class, then it is said to be exclusive or continuous frequency distribution. I'll write the example one by one here. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. This is exclusive. The upper limit and the lower limit of the next class is same here. Okay, these both are same. Whereas for exclusive, inclusive, 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, the upper limit here and the lower limit of the next class is not same. So this becomes inclusive data and this one is exclusive data. That's all from today class. You can start solving the next exercise from NCERT, and if you face problem while doing, you can raise question in the virtual class as well as the offline classes. Thank you.